Hello, I'm Hildra Tague. Come join me in my classroom life with infamous sayings of these my students. Like famous sayings, only infamous. Humor, ideas, inspiration, and great adventures for teachers, parents, or anyone interested in the well-being of children. Our motto for this channel is, we cheer them up when they need us. We cheer them on when they don't. Get your grin on, here we go. Faint memories. When I finish a day of teaching, I have feigned memories of the many astounding wonders my children taught me during my school days. Helping children learn is both rewarding and exhausting. And success once around is the main reward. In the process, I try to be aware of how totally sensible the children's errors are and correct them very gently, enjoying the beauty of their error words. The first day of a new school year is always a joy, as the boredom of summer yields to finding new friends. This year, a mother let me in on a conversation that took place when she picked up her son in the car. He said quite excitedly, "I had a real good day today. I made 3 new friends and 1 new enemy." Formula sounds about normal to me. When getting acquainted, we discuss our likes and dislikes. One girl relished gymnastics, but another one had no interest in it. Close to the truth. If you have no interest in something, I guess it might be hard to gain entrance to the competitions. Have you ever been at a loss for words? Children never are. They always have plenty of words. They just haven't learned how to use them yet and what to do with them. We were making sentences with our new spelling words. The word was gnaw, G-N-A-W. Ideas were popping out of mouths like popcorn. My brother was nauseated yesterday. Nah, don't do it. It seemed to be a good day to study the ridiculousness of silent letters in our English language. Grammar skills have lots of highfalutin names that are hard to remember. The other day, a gal remarked, will we be doing those possible pronouns today? Possessives are kind of hard, possibly. At lunch, we often discuss happenings of the weekend. One boy went to the country and saw some of those funny-looking bulls with his dad. He asked me, why are they called brainless? It was time to teach him a new word, Brahma bulls. I try to make lunch a well-wishing experience. I often say positive comments to the kiddos as I dismiss them one by one. One day I knew their minds were already out to lunch when I said, "Have a nice lunch." And no one noticed that I had not said nice. I was glad they didn't have to eat lice with their lunch. A child asked me if she could go to the restroom. When a friend corrected her, it was explained that she must have confused it with dress room. You know, where you try on clothes in a store? Science sometimes brings great truths about your body. A gal showed me a swell drawing of the circular system. Another student corrected her very knowledgeably by saying, "Physicians call that a circulatory system." I guess a person would remember some uncomfortable positions required for going to the physician. When reproduction was discussed, one girl reminisced, "Yeah, I popped out of my mommy's tummy and I landed in a car seat." She went on to tell how her family traveled a lot when she was little. She was just a kid then. Now she's already going on 7 years old. Social studies is fun to teach because it gets us into our real world. One day we were studying the Big Apple, and a young man said he went to the top of the entire state building. Years ago when I was in New York City, they called it the Empire State Building. A younger boy explained that ping pong climbed in a movie. Don't kids learn a lot on TV? We were hooking up equipment to hear an audio. A helpful lad informed me that you're going to need one of those extension cords. I looked around and I didn't see a death squad, so I got an extinction cord instead. The audio included a Western song, and one boy asked another what kind of cowboy he would like to be. The answer was not country or city or urban, but suburban cowboy. The urban cowboy reruns had made their mark. Almost. When I leave school, I shut the gates to keep out the dogs who might get in our trash. One kid read the sign on the gate saying, "No trash passing." When I hung the sign up, it said trespassing. But maybe I should have it changed so the dogs would know more about it. There are lots of little picky things to be conquered in language. After 2 weeks of teaching my heart out about alphabetizing, I cautioned my class, now if two words start alike, be sure to look at the second letter. Like sandwich, A is the second letter. Scoop, C is the second letter. Spice, P is the second letter. One boy took me a little too seriously. He carefully put all 10 words in ABC order by the second letter, not to the second letter. Sandwich came first because the second letter was A. About came next because the second letter was B. Account came third because the second letter was C. ABC. Wouldn't he have had fun with the phone book? He might have just fit in with Ma Bell back in the old days. By the end of the week, we look forward to the weekend. One boy wants to help his dad with his toil box, where he keeps his hammer and everything. A girl says her dad and mom are glider pilots on weekends, and they always hope for a terminal. I hope they've made their will, just in case they get what they wanted, a terminal. Maybe it's better if they get a thermal. Another child writes during story writing time that she's wishing Saturday's game would go better than last week's. His brother got real mad at the vampire when he made a batty call. Anyone could see that call wasn't fair. I think this weekend I'll get out in the crisp fall air, but considering it's so close to Halloween, I'll avoid the local baseball field, just to steer clear of those vampires, in the striped uniform, and bats hollering, "You're out!" It's always such fun teaching school. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can hear some more of the funny and the serious things that happen in my over 40 years of my classroom life. Till next time, shine those kids until they learn to shine themselves. Come again.